Well, welcome back to the channel, Old Cars, New Van. Well, I'm filming this in the summer of 2025 where the sun is shining and we're still enjoying all the car shows. But this video won't go out until the depths of winter 2025. It's been a great year. We've had some fantastic shows, met some fantastic people. And what I wanted to do, because this was a big year for us with Festival of the Unexceptional and actually being in the Concours de l'Ordinaire, we didn't really have the opportunity to film the main show this year. So as a winter recap for all those getting withdrawal symptoms, we're going to put together the video today of Festival 2024, Festival of the Unexceptional 2024 as one big video. So grab a drink, cup of tea or something stronger and join us as we revisit this fantastic show where we did have the opportunity to look round the whole arena. Hope you enjoy and keep the faith. The sun will shine again. See you very soon. Well, good morning. It is early on Saturday the 27th. We are in the early arrivals queue for the Festival of the Unexceptional. Just going to have a little walk down the line, see what's here. Some great cars already. Citroen BX Estate, when was the last time you saw one of those?
It's not leaking any fluid, the reservoir. It is at the moment. Is it? Yeah, you had a pile that you left them out. Is it? Yeah. So it means the seals have gone a bit through
Oh yes, the early Dalek dashboard. That's great. Citroen Xantia.
As soon as we got to about 3 or 4 years old, they kept pulling him over, and it was like, look, stop, I'm not a chance. I've had this one do.
Fantastic. An incredibly clean 340 DL, I think it is.
Really nice one. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Cavalier SRI. Yeah, 340 DL.
You see the end again. All I was thinking of, high speed, oil burn.
How are we feeling about our early start? Astra SRI. Sunny Jim in the queue. We have the dog with us today. So the estate is in full use. This has been his luxurious bed of travels. It's a lovely 190.
They stopped 123 production in '86.
Oh, it's really late.
So we got here really early. We made the effort. We would have been here much earlier, but the signposting was non-existent. So we got here about half an hour ago. We've been driving around the lanes trying to find the right entrance, which is a little frustrating, but never mind. We're here now. 405 Estate. Is it the 480? I think it is. Peugeot 309. Goodness me. Big old Swedish barge. As I say, just walking the line. Applejack Metro, early one, W plate, 1980 for the UK market. Beautiful that.
Who's in the ticket?
Somebody's come from Germany, that's impressive. Talbot Horizon, My mum had a Chrysler Horizon, which is the slightly earlier version to this. But that is a rare survivor. Gosh, the dashboard is the same. Morning. Lovely Alpha. Loving the patination on the Xantia bonnet. That's cool. I've got to check out the beige larder at the back. How fantastic is that? Wow. That's fantastic. I've never had a larder. I've had an FSO, but I've never had a larder. Larder Reaver. Goodness me, that's a late one. End plate. I didn't know they went that late. Anyway, it's a beautiful setting. It's going to be a big video, this, because it's a really big event. And we will have many, many cars to view, I'm sure. So, while we wait for them to open, and in predictable organised chaos of this place, they are late, we're going to continue walking the queue. So there is a Saab, very, very nice. That's the Saab 900i. Shout out to Steph at iDriver Classic. There's a Proton here. Fantastic to see.
Where did you come from then?
Fantastic. Big old roller. Don't know whether that's unexceptional. Oh, this is a rare car. Wow. Yep, it's the GTR Europe. That's a rare one. Fantastic. Isn't there about one left? Isn't this the only one left?
No, there's two.
There's two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually in a museum somewhere, the other one.
Oh, right.
Came off on eBay.
One of two. Fantastic. late opening the gates, but never mind. So actually we're just picking up where I was on the queue. I think we got to about that burgundy Fiesta, so this might work quite well because every car that's in so far we've already seen. So, Mark 1 Fiesta, Focus, what am I talking about? Another Focus Saloon. That's the Millennium Special Edition one, isn't it? I think this is the Focus Appreciation Group here. So yeah, for those who don't know, Festival of the Unexceptional is all about sort of 1970s to about year 2000 cars that were just ordinary street furniture, which have pretty much disappeared from our roads. So very much in keeping with our This and Sunny estate, we thought this was a great show to come to, and obviously it's a massive show. I mean, people come from all over Europe to come to this show. It's going to be huge. Little Renault 487 D plate, so quite late. Vauxhall Omega. If you go back through the back catalogue of videos of this channel, you will see that I sold a Vauxhall Omega for a relative. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. It's only a short one, but perhaps I should have kept it. AXGT. Here's that Nissan Cherry Europe GTI we were chatting to earlier. Beautiful Volvo. Wow, look at this. That is lovely. Morning. Twingo, first generation. We didn't actually get them in this country, so they're all left-hand drivers. Rover Streetwise. Rover 100 waving at me. Tahiti. Good morning.
Morning, how are we?
Good, yourself? Lovely Range Rover. Something like those. Fiat Tipo. My goodness me. 93, 94. Many fans are whirring. Vauxhall Tigra, had one of those as a company car. Hey! Lovely Jaguar. Love the colour on that. That's lovely. XJ Sport. A Bonnie Fiesta. A Suzuki Wagon. Oh my goodness me. Citroen BX. Oh goodness me. Toyota People Mover. Yes. Previa. That's right. Big old Volvo barge. Citroen ZX, the 1.4i, truly unexceptional, fantastic. Oh, bit of JDM goodness. Sylvia, very nice. Yeah, that's cool, we like that. Beautiful blue Rover 75. Modded Beetle, but good to see, sporting its Porsche wheels. Austin Maestro van. Looks like it's worked all its life. Fantastic, great to see, great to see. Toyota Estate, lovely dovely. Good morning. Vauxhall Corsa B, very nice. Peugeot 205. You're probably getting the idea of the sort of cars we're going to be seeing today, and you can probably see why we felt Sunny Jim on this estate would fit in. First generation Punto, very nice. A newer Nissan than ours. That is good to see though, nonetheless. The later shaped Sunny. Or Fiesta Flight, one of the many limited editions. Peugeot 205. Sporting JDM spec wing mirrors, literally wing mirrors. This little Micra certainly looks the part. I'm sure those are Audi alloys on it, but great to see. Very bonny looking Vauxhall Nova pride. My word. Fantastic. Joe, good morning.
Good morning.
They're a friendly bunch, aren't they? Good stuff. The Postie Special, the LDV van. There we go.
3, 4, 5.
Steph and her
6,
Proton.
7, 8,
It's
9,
working.
10.
Fantastic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good morning. It's working. Great stuff. Left-hand drive Fiesta. Citroen Saxo. Gosh, it's like, well, I mean, they'll now be queuing for the next few hours. And of course, in here are the cars that are on competition. We would have chanced our arm and put in an application for Nissan, Sunny Nissan, I can't even speak this morning, Sunny Jim the Nissan to play a part in that, but unfortunately we bought him after the competition was well and truly closed, so there was no chance. But maybe next year we've still got him, or maybe not, if we sell him. Ford Escort, all good. Peugeot 305 Estates, Citroen ZX, very bonny looking little Peugeot 106 there, first generation one, Peugeot 205, Honda Accord Estate, beige Peugeot 205, wonderful. Is that a Carlton? I think it might be. My dad had one of those. Very nice. I think it is the Carlton. Yes, 18L. Fantastic. No poshness here. We're over 25. Way, another Nissan. That's what we like to see. Bluebird on the G. Very good. Very similar age to ours. Toyota Carina. I'm gonna Camry. Dear me. There's going to be a lot of that today of me not quite getting it right, but I will try my best as they roll in. As they roll in from Ireland. That's a good effort. It's a very good effort. Two of them in convoy from Ireland. It's great to see. And from Germany. As I say, people come from all over for this, so that is lovely. But already the queue is well, disappearing into the distance. So I'd say we made the effort to get here early. We did have a bit of a farce because I don't want to sound negative, but the signage as to which entrance you're supposed to come into if you're in a classic car is pitiful. It's the only way to describe it. So we actually got here about 40 minutes before we joined the queue, and we were driving around trying to find the entrance. Pretty poor for a festival of this size, but anyway, the sun is out, we move on. So we got a Rover, I'm going to guess 214, either that or 216. 216 GSI. Little Micra. Is that an Innocenti? Yes, it is. An Innocenti. Fantastic. Oh, lovely. Cavalier. Saloon. Probably an L with posh alloys on it. Fantastic. A pair of orange wedges. And a little blue three-wheeler behind it, which is great to see. So it's a good job it's not smell-o-vision, because the air is thick with oil and exhaust fumes, etc. But great nonetheless. So that is a Talbot Alpine, very rare survivor that. My dad had two Chrysler Alpines. If you go and watch the video on his channel about cars of my childhood, you'll see those on there. So that is fantastic to see. I've never seen a Chrysler Alpine in the survive always seem to be slightly later Talbot ones, but they are identical cars, so it's good to see. A Toyota Sierra, we know that because of our recent trip to the Great British Car Journey and the Japanese Day. There were a whole mass gathering of those things. Very smart BMW, Corsa B, and a Golf in the background. These are our contenders for the day. As I say, I think it's 50 cars that have the opportunity to compete. So it's a relatively small part of the show. Of course, they're very important. The vast majority of the action is in the field as it stretches down. Let's go back to Sunny Jim and see how Amaya and the dog are. Scrub that. We'll stay with the queue because there is a car coming in that I want to see. Lovely yellow Escort. Mark 1 Twingo. Lovely old Audi. It's a rare survivor. But believe it or not, the car I want to see is this red van, because this is JM on Cars and this was his uncle's van. So from a sentimental point of view, this is great to see, and yeah, fantastic. Hopefully we'll get to have a chat to him later. Oh my goodness me, Matra Marina, sporting its 3 seats to full extent with the middle passenger. Talbot Matra Marina, that's it. My word. Peugeot 406. Oh my goodness, that's nice. Citroen CX Estate from Germany. Beautiful. Shout out to Sven. It's a very bonny Orion. Holland, Netherlands is represented with a lovely Nissan Cherry. It's the same shape that my mum had, and it was the first car I ever drove on L plates. There we go. An early Skoda. Peugeot 309. A limousine stretched Vauxhall, probably a Coleman conversion, I'm thinking. Vauxhall Cavalier SRI. A Vectra behind it. There's love for everything here, you know. Even Vectras. Still can't quite get my head around a BMW shaped Mini being a classic car, but there we go. That's just me. Oh wow, fantastic. Volkswagen Polo. Had one of those. CCM 985X, again featured in my video of all the cars I've ever owned. Bright yellow. Great cars. Lovely De Chevaux van, Citroen van. Yeah, cool. Another Corsa B, lots of Corsa Bs here today. And then we have a trio of Volvos, various ages, shapes and sizes. Personally, I'll have the white one at the end, but it's a white estate and it's really old, so what's not to like? That's fantastic. So, just back at Sunny Jim, a Renault 9. Fantastic. Can't remember the last time I saw one of those. Parked behind Sunny Jim. Very clean little Micra.
And also, it's not going to be right when you look. It's what people do to save money, is they just take rubbing alcohol to it, because it will get
It's older Triumph. Very nice. We saw these in the queue. And then, I'm not sure they're quite trade stands, but there's some stands at the back here, which no doubt we'll have a look at in a moment. That Montego is from Gaydon, I'm sure it is, because that was signed by all the workers. It's the last Montego ever made or something. So that's from the British Motor Museum. So that's obviously been brought up for the show. Let's have a closer look. As I say, signatures all over, never registered, never put on the road. Listen Cherry, which we were chatting to before. That is another Proton over there. That is a Black Knight special edition, and I think that won the competition. I'm going to say 3 years ago, something like that. A Proton in the background there. It's like a Proton gathering day. And an MGB. So, I mean, it's a beautiful setting. I've always wanted to come here. I've never been before. So hoping for a good day. And the weather's kind, so that's always a bonus. Now, we'll share some important information with channel members as well now, which may come as a surprise, but there's a method to my madness. So, this may come as a slight surprise. This sign. Yeah, as I say, that might be a surprise. I'm going to let fate decide. If it doesn't, then I'm happy. If it does, for the price that I'm asking, I'm happy. I have the offer of something rather special, and space means that something has to give. Myers MX-5 UNOS Roadster ain't going anywhere, and nor is Dizzy, our Rover P6. So if I'm going to go for this, something has to go, despite the fact that I haven't had this very long. But if it doesn't sell, I'm not worried either. So we'll see. Let fate decide.
So it is 1.6, yeah, but
Yeah.
I've got a 12 hour 4, 2 in that one.
Okay, suitably refreshed after coffee. Quite a lot has come in, so I'm just going to walk the lines, and I'm not going to comment on every car, but give you a flavour of what's here, and obviously talk about things that really catch my eye, like this old Volvo. That's nice. Probably a bit exceptional for this place. Cavalier, Seat, version of the Fiat Panda. Loving the brown early 3 Series BMW. That's really cool. Citroen AX. I think I saw that one for sale relatively recently, but wow, look at this. Citroen Visa. 83, 84 on the A. The UK market, that is fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. CRX. Big old Citroen XM. And the Rovers. And another of these little bread van Polos. So, fond memories of those. This little Alpha on the end. So, what have we got here?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Very early Honda Jazz, I think these were called. Yeah, it's not really what we know today as a Jazz, but that's what they were called back in the day. The Mark ones. That looks awfully like a Crusader version of the Cortina, being a very late one, 82 on the X. Mazda 626. Beautiful. Shout out to Glenn at Tip Top Motors. You'd like that, sir. What a Bobby Dazzler that is. Real gleam on it. Fantastic. Anyway, gotta move on. It's a big event. Early multipler. Wacky styling. I like the paper bags ready to be worn, so you can't be seen in it. That's a really nice touch. Audi 80. Beautiful 5 Series. It's all quite packed in, so filming is a little tricky, but there we go. We'll try our best. 1.3 4-door Escort. That is truly unexceptional. Fantastic. One of these Nissan POWs, again an import. We didn't get them in this country, but good to see. Yeah, they parked the cars all very close together this year. Lovely Porsche 924 and a Rover on the end. So, as we move on, lovely stuff. Jaguar X-Type, Moggy, the Tourer version of the 200 Rover, which is very good to see. As I say, it's a very, very long day today, so it's going to be little and often, because if I spend the whole day on my feet, there'll be nothing left of me. Daihatsu Applause, I believe. What a wacky name that was. So it's filling up. I was a little worried earlier because the queue just sort of stopped. I thought, oh gosh, are we going to have a low turnout this year? Surely not. I love this base Escort. No wheel trims or anything. Fantastic. And a lovely little basic Mini. Oh, I believe that's also Driven's car. Yes, thought I recognised it. It's still early, you have to forgive me. Megane Coupe. Somebody's come a long way, I believe, from Holland. This little Daihatsu. It's great to see. Okay, let's have a little rummage down this way. Lovely BX, very nice. This Alpha's gorgeous. Really is nice. Again, a bit exceptional, really. This is more like it, a 1.6L Cortina. All the goodness. Pop-up headlights MX-5, Unus Roadster, fairly basic 205. And again, another very basic 1.6L Cortina, which is fantastic. So yeah, street furniture that was once everywhere and now ceased to exist. And an Audi estate on this road, followed by the Saloon Brother, the same generation. Rover 45, an Alpha, it's nice. Beautiful big estate. So big I can't fit it in. As I say, they have parked the cars very close together today. I hope we don't want to leave early because I don't think we'll be able to. Sort of shoehorn your way out of this parking space. Maybe they are expecting a very big turnout. As I say, it's still early. So, a little Twingo on the end. Citroen LNA. Gosh, can't remember the last time I saw one of those.
Very good.
Lucky with the weather. Mind you, the UK at the moment has been pretty good. Unlike poor Paris with the opening ceremony of the Olympics, absolutely drowning in rain. Talking of French, seamless there, you see. Citroen CX, lovely. All dark windows, very nice. Somewhat modified and lowered Seat estate. Oh, the Mark 1 Astra. I believe that's the celebrity in that rather fetching gold and black colour scheme. Well, he's put new tyres on it this week, I believe. So yeah, I think he's going to keep it. We run a very small YouTube channel.
It's good.
Useful vehicle for a day like today. Have a kip if you've had enough. Loving the patina and the faded pink bonnet on this Hyundai. That's truly unexceptional.
There is only one of his. There is only one of his true on the road. Yeah.
Hugo Sana. The Hubnut Special, indeed. Although that's a bit posher than the one Hubnut had. It's got alloy wheels and everything. Very good. Very early Escort. Sorry, very early Mark III Escort, which is great. A very basic one as well. A fantastic Hillman Avenger estate. It is wonderful. A Rover 800. Again, if you watch my video of all the cars I've ever owned, I had one of those. A very, very similar age. So that's lovely to see. The Montego estate, or Countryman I believe they were called in the day. So, where are we now? Another 480. Volvo. Opel Manta GTE, love those. Smashing cars. Corsa Bs, MGB. Aston Martin's a bit exceptional. Porsche 944s. Hey, there's a Rover. That's nice to see. As we're not in ours. Same colour. Fantastic. That is an amazing Survivor. So I can pass out of that generation. Early Montego. Talbot Samba convertible. They were called Skips back in the day, but now they're a classic car, and I'm absolutely correct that they are. Another Citroen LNA. My goodness me. And Citroen BX lurking there. As I say, it's going to be difficult to film today because obviously it's a very popular and big event. So it's just giving you a flavour and an idea. Very clean early Audi A4. 97, something like that. And again, 89 Polo Saloon. Used to be called Derbies, didn't they? But they changed to Polo Saloon. What we got over here? A Dutch Austin Montego, Rover Montego, shall I say, at that age. Oh wow, an Audi 80 from my sort of generation, although again left-hand drive, German plates. Shout out to Sven again at BFD Drives. Two-door Audi 80. We didn't get them in this country in two-door, so that is very interesting to see. Fantastic. The Astra. Lots of people polishing their cars, and why not? I'm resisting the temptation to go towards the Datsun. No, I can't help myself. Look at this. Oh wow. I remember this colour from childhood. They were everywhere, and now they're absolutely nowhere. Love it. 1982-ish BMW 3 Series, great. Another very tasty Cortina with some quite spectacular 1970s trim inside it. The Polo Harlequin. This was how it came from the factory, all different colours. Mazda 323. I nearly got one of those as a company car once, but I think it was the time when I went for the Renault 19 instead. Wow, look at this big old Nissan. That is fantastic. Yeah, the Nissan Laurel. Wonderful. So, more Protons action. Lovely Lotus, but a bit good for this place. German Passat, all the way from Germany. Again,
That's my friend's $82.
Beautiful Jaguar, but again, probably, I would say, a bit good. Although I love the Arthur Daly sticker in the window. If you're from the UK and a certain age, you'll know exactly what that means. I'm not going to explain it now. Again, Vauxhall Omegas are making an appearance in classic car shows. Oh, perhaps I should have kept that one that I sold for a relative. Nissan Prairie, my word. Definitely a car of its time. And the Vauxhall Royale. That's beautiful, that is. I like that. I like that a lot. Very clean 940 as well, but we come back to the Vauxhall. That really is quite special, with the crushed velour blue interior. It is delicious. I'm fairly sure that's a previous winner from a previous year. If that's the Unexceptional, I'm going to go 2 years ago at a push. Very nice.
You can't stand here again.
A row of Peugeots. That's the colour, the exact colour of my company car. Again, if you watch the video of all the cars I've ever owned, the one that I wasn't that keen on. Lovely old Renault.
And I'm going to be joined up here on stage by Jeff Ruggles, Chris Pollitt as well, to look back on our favourite cars.
Limited, so Hubnut special.
From this event.
And an early TT.
That's at 11:30. Oh, by the way,
See what's over here.
talking to one of our show supporters here, Sustain Fuels, about how all of these cars might have a sustainable future using internal combustion engines and a fuel that will keep them going for many years to come. That's going to be interesting. That's at 11 up
So,
here.
fabulous event.
Then the Smith and Sniff podcast live.
Glad we made the effort.
Your chance to be on the show, make a lot of noise, clap and laugh and all that kind of stuff as they record live here at midday, and it's 1:15 and they come down, put it over onto the chair and get ready to geek out for an hour.
Love this beige Chevette. That really is lovely. That's 78-ish. Something like that. Yeah, that's lovely. So, that's as far as we've got at the moment, although they are still coming in. Let's go and have a little look at the queue. What's coming in?
Some interesting cars, of course, parked outside the castle here as we celebrate our Concours de l'Ordinaire. Yes, you've heard of Concours de l'Elegance. We don't worry about any of that. It's all about the ordinary cars. And that's what we're here to celebrate, of course, as well. It's all about the Monday
touring.
Motors, everyone. Mum's school run hack and those
Left-hand
cars that we
drive
used to see
for
daily,
Granada.
and have since forgotten that we forgot about them, if you know what I mean.
Another
It's great for me
Peugeot
to do.
309.
This is the first time hosting this stage for me, and I've already had a good poke around all the different cars that are out there. Some that I forgot that I even knew, some that I didn't know at all, and I'm learning about.
Of a fetching Avenger GT. That's a rare sight. Oh, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. It is absolutely covered in flies. They're obviously attracted to the colour. How fun is that? Another winner from 2017, this one, from Nissan Sunny. We like Nissan Sunnies on this channel. So this is the earlier version. I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the B11? I think it is. A different sea of brown instead of our sea of brown. Yes. Really nice. And still they roll in. It's probably about coming up to about 10 AM now. So these guys fortunately will have been in the queue for a while now. So I'm going to make my way down to the lower field and see what's arrived down there. A nice little Viva. Cavalier in the distance coming towards me, followed by a Triumph for Clay. So we've got a Sunbeam Rapier, I think it is, here. Next door to a Marina Coupe. Well, I can't believe it. You know, earlier I said you never see the Chrysler Alpines, only the Talbot Alpines. Guess what? Chrysler Alpine S, with the famous white bumpers that my dad painted black when the car was brand new. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check out the video on this channel about all the cars of my childhood. I explain all about that.
It's not a pre-engaged start, that one, is it?
Yes, the front of these sort of sloped backwards, whereas the later Talbot sloped forwards. Anyway, great to see. My goodness me, I'm heading into a sea of cars. We'll see how far we get, how much we can video. Right, well, we've finally reached the end of the car park. Goodness me. I think to go around every car you'd need a couple of days, to be honest, but we will try our best. And as I say, focus in on those that matter, like this Visa. Yes, a real survivor, 1984, 1985 for the UK market. Fabulous. More Omega action. Goodness me. Should have kept it. Little Triumph Dolomite on the end. A Ford Fiesta with a go-kart on the roof that's almost as big as the car. This is one of these multicoloured special paint jobs that Rover and MG offered. Is it green? Is it pink? Is it purpley? Is it... yeah, interesting. Be a nightmare if you ever needed to paint one though, wouldn't it? Wow, that's clean. Laguna. Again, a car that has disappeared. Oh, that's more of a proper classic, isn't it? TR6. Very, very nice. But that is not what today is about. Today is about ordinary cars. And that's what we're going to focus on. Well, I say ordinary, I mean they're all special in their own way, aren't they?
Can't remember seeing a lot of these that I've seen today.
Yet another Proton. Yeah, they're survivors, aren't they? These Protons. Mind you, it's pretty solid technology, isn't it? MG version of the AD016 there. Again, probably more of a proper classic than an Unexceptional. Super clean BMW. Another little Brad van. And then a real survivor. Peugeot 305 Estate next to it. That's great. Definitely patinaed, but great. A 404 pickup. Wow. That's cool. Left-hand drive, obviously.
After we told her, I just emailed him and said, look,
A little Metro.
What?
Actually saw the Sierra at Steph's iDriver Classic meet at the Great British Car Journey, so it's rather fun that's made it down. Mini and Unos Roadster and another one. But wow, look at this Datsun. Ooh, that's a survivor. Wow, never seen one in that colour. I wonder if that's original. Anyways, fantastic, whatever it is. As is this Allegro Estate in a very fetching 70s colour. Wow, that is clean. So yeah, quite a mix. Quite a mix. Oh, the car that'll last forever though. Lexus IS 400 early one. But look at this, 83, 84, pretty basic 1.6L Ford Capri. Nice day for a convertible. A couple of 3 Series Volvos, 340 and 360, next to each other. Lovely Renault 5 GT Turbo there. Peugeot 309. As I say, all these cars you just don't see anymore. And look at this, Honda. Goodness me, is that the Ballard Coupe?
Well, that's what I wanted.
This is the Morris version of the ADO 16. Metros galore, including a van. Probably much rarer than the cars. So let's creep through this gap to check out the magnificence of the Seat Ibiza and the Mitsubishi Colt. I think that's featured quite recently on Hubnut. Wow, it's so big, this place. Such a huge collection of cars. So I like to put my stand up.
Yeah, no, I mean, usually I have a problem with modified, but when there's only 2 of them, you...
Yeah. How is to survive? Yeah. This seam sealer. So new, and it's just like
Really bodgy, isn't it?
just splurt it in any old way. I haven't really prepped on
Yeah.
But you don't need to.
No.
It's patina, man.
It's not covered in rust, that's all I'm worried about.
We tend to keep up with
Last miles.
Have you got the wheel up?
test drove the car.
They ought to be freezing.
No, just the fact that they're still painted white.
And not under seal.
Yeah.
It's because all of that
is white from new. It's never been.
In the days before Archliners.
days before Archline, 60,000. Subaru Legacy. But more impressive, the Lada Niva Cossack. Wow. Honda Accord Aerodeck, is it? Yes. Nissan Primera. Lovely Beetle, but look at these matching Fiats on the end, they've got to have come together. Beautiful coloured vans. That classic Fiat blue. Oh, they're smashing, aren't they? GSA at that age, 83, 84. Very nice indeed. More Omega action. Can't believe it. A little dinky Fiat. These were everywhere, and again, nowhere now. Late 70s Mark 1 Vauxhall Cavalier 2-door. 78, 79, so 79, sorry, should I say. Yeah, lovely. And interestingly, there's another one over here in blue. Though I'm a little perplexed by the X reg, because that would pace it to 82, and gosh, that's a very, very late one.
Got onto the driveway and we were driving up and then
For a Mark 1.
I was probably 10 car lengths ahead of them at this point, and they took their horn, but then by then the guy behind them was overtaking them, so I couldn't go back and help them. So they must have just stopped somebody.
Oh, one of the Mark 1 Astra. I do like these. It's on the list. I think that's another celebrity. Big CX. They're great cars, they are. Fiat. More Metros than you know what to do with. Little Citroen AX Echo. Fairly late Fiat Panda.
There it is. Is Johnny up there?
This AX is infinitely better.
So yeah, there's almost too much to see, which is a lovely problem to have. But if half of these cars were at a smaller show, I'd be going around them in detail. But the fear of missing out means that I've got to move on at pace. Yet another Proton. It's a common theme here, isn't there? I mean, this is a bit exceptional for this place, but that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Everybody wanted the
Cool, a big Yank Dodge. I wonder if that's Muller Corners Sporting. Another YouTuber. It's like a Proton main dealer, this place. But I'm loving the beige Maxi. Yeah, that is smashing. 78 on the T, something like that. Another BX estate lurking down here. I thought these had all disappeared, but there's a few here today. Beautiful 190. So, we've just about got up to where we were videoing in the queue, that little Mini, the Integrale. So, just going to pick up here a couple of Escorts of different generations. Lovely Mini. And then this fabulous Renault camper van. How great is that? A Renault 25, can't remember the last time I saw one of those. And a Ford Probe there. Another BX. But look at this Volvo. Again, a bit exceptional, really, for this show, but beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so did, what was the chap in Nate's big white one?
The Vauxhall pink, they all went like that. Look at this little cute thing on the end. I think that's the Perodua Nipper, if I'm not mistaken. Believe it or not, this is the first early Golf I've seen. Maybe they are disappearing. It's a lovely example. Super clean Capri. The same year as the Allegro I had as my first car, 78 on the T. 4-door, different colour, exactly the same model. And look at this Renault 12 over here. That's fabulous, isn't it? Love the colour on it. Wow. Couple of Triumphs.
I was saying maybe go to the front and then work. Yeah. Or if we go this way and then go that way. Yeah. Otherwise you end up.
Cavalier convertible. Very early Monday on a K plate.
So my mate Tim, who's my original school friend.
Beautiful coating. That is lovely, lovely, lovely. And no show would be complete without a 2CV. So if you're here and I haven't featured your car, I do apologise. It's nothing personal, it's just, it is a little overwhelming as to how big this is. We'll try and feature virtually everything. We'll try. Gotta shake in this Fiat Strada. Talking of rare survivors. My goodness me, 75 CL 3-door. I think the slogan for these when they were new, the advert slogan in the UK was hand built by robots. That is fabulous. As I say, lovely day for soft tops. Little Vauxhall Nova. 89 on the F. Just like my mum's. And that's what's so great about this show, it's all those memories, it's all that. Oh, I remember that when I was growing up. Oh, my dad had one of those. You know, it's all that sort of memory scene again. So, I think we're coming towards the end of this section. And I'm in desperate need of a coffee. So I'll just do these last few cars and then head back to ours. There's still plenty of interesting things coming in. Yeah, they're still rolling in. Okay, we'll try and pick up where we left off. As I say, you have to do this in sections, otherwise you get completely burnt out. So there's a fairly late 2CV there in this fantastic Bedford Dormer van. That's terrific. So we'll have a wander through. I'm liking the Toyota Starlet again with the sort of JDM wing mirrors on it. It's rather pleasant. This indeed is the Ford and the beige Acclaim. Yeah, that's lovely. A very purple Micra. It's good to see. So as I say, I am giving an overview rather than detailed analysis on every car. Just picking out the highlights, but I am going to come over here because I spy a Renault 11 and I have a feeling it is the Electronique, which had the wacky dashboard and was featured in a James Bond film. Yes, it is. It's the Electronique. Wow. 1.7 TXE Renault 11 Electronique. So electronic dashboard. What a car. Little 205 GTI. Quite a few AXs, which is good to see this year. This caught my eye. Lancia Gamma. My goodness me. Is it Gamma or is it Beta? I can't remember. Anyway, it's a real survivor, and great to see. 205 Mardi Gras. Oh, beautiful, these Alphas. They're a terrific car to drive. They are. Peugeot 405 Estate with a baguette where the aerial would be. And lovely car, but not sure Silver Cloud is, Bentley is unexceptional, but there we go.
They're worth an extreme amount of money, you know.
I'll say at Marbella, should I say? Again, lots of 205s. They seem to last quite well. Another 205. And then we've got 3 Triumphs on the bounce here. The Toledo, which looks like work in progress, but all the better for it. The Dolomite, looking identical to the Toledo. Such was the confusing range model. And back to Toledo again, virtually the same year. Triumph, bless them. This Ami's rather lovely.
Very, very, very
Obviously a former contender in a competition here. But just coming up here, Myers spied a couple of favourites. I mean, I rather like the Escort RS 1600, but again, probably not classed as unexceptional these days, mind you, nor are these. Look at these two beautiful examples, the German and the British. Which would you have? I know Maya would go for the blue one. I'm going to be, there we go, hand signals telling me everything I need to know, but I'd be unpatriotic and I'd go for the German, I'm afraid. Every day of the week. We won't start that whole stag thing again, shall we?
No, let's not.
Just from the rear here, we've got a Megane Sierra 2.3 DGL Sapphire. Saab 93. Honda Prelude. Looks like an XM and another 340 GL on the end. That's nice. It is a lovely colour, isn't it? Do you remember the green one we saw?
Yes, I do.
And this is the orange. They did some fantastic colours. Absolutely fantastic colours in these 2002s. Oh, this is rather nice. The Triumph Estate. We do like an estate. Yes, that's lovely. Rare survivor cars everywhere you look. There's Mitsubishi. Fantastic. And look at this, FSO. Goodness me. Polonaise. I think it's a Polonaise, yeah. Oh, and the Skoda Jamboree or whatever it was called. Sort of sports, fun pickup truck with seats. Rather wacky. It's certainly very bright. Very nice. The window is down. So the 70s brown velour and brown is on view. Fantastic. A 1.6 gear. I was always amazed you didn't even get a rear wash wipe on a 1.6 gear at this age, but there you go, you didn't, and that's right. That's absolutely beautiful. Not necessarily unexceptional, but absolutely beautiful. Well, this is the tricky thing, isn't it? I mean, you know, it's an inclusive car show, but I would describe that as exceptional. So lovely. So, Some lovely old Mercs here on the end. And another Larder 4x4. So that's two we've seen. So yeah, two of them here today. I want to go and check out this little Mark 1 Honda Civic. It's patinated, but all the better for it. Crikey. Citroen Xantia, now a classic car. And shout out to Glenn at Tip Top Motors, there's an XJS. Nice colour that. I don't know, I think this is the first Maestro I've seen. Old Jeep Cherokee, I suppose, yeah, they're getting there now, aren't they? The Corsa B and the Scirocco.
Yeah.
The original Twingo, oh, they're all left-hand drive. We've seen a few of them today. They're obviously a popular import. Again, left-hand drive Renault 4, late one, 88 on the E. Original Renault 5. And the brownness of the Maxi is delicious to see. Yeah, that's lovely. That was actually the colour of my Allegro. Hyundai Stella. Goodness me. How rare. A beautiful Porsche 912. Another 340. Good turnout of BXs today. This van is exceptional. Wow. That is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so we popped into the concours section. I think we'll try and hang on to the Sunny and make an application for this next year ourselves, I think. But let's have a look what we've got. We're going to go anti-clockwise, why not? So I'm going to start with this 93 Rover 418. So these are the 50 cars, I think it is, that have been selected. And one of these will be crowned the winner of the show. Very basic 309 style. A little Peugeot 106. Make sure that's clean. This Bluebird we saw coming in earlier. Nissan Sunny. No, I beg your pardon, Primera. My mistake. Primera from Germany. That's great to see. Renault Twingo. Another Corsa B, although it is, in fairness, exceptionally clean. A little Ford Ka. Little Fiesta. Ford Escort, 1990. An older vehicle, wow. Larder Estate. It's rather special. A navy blue Triumph Acclaim. Very nice. And a Yugo. 45. These are the cheapest new car you could buy back in the day. I remember them. Yes. 88. So very similar year to our Nissan. That would have been considerably cheaper than our Nissan Sunny. Wow, it's Bluebird. I'm saying wow a lot, aren't I? That is stunning. That could be a contender. But of course, it's not necessarily on condition, it's more as much the story and the backstory to these cars that often means that a winner cannot necessarily be the best turned out car. It's more the survivor story of them, because that's what this festival is all about. It's huge, that's, and I'm having to take a step back to get it all in. It's the 280C with its twin rear wipers. It's a good job I hope that isn't here this year. I'll be going all over that. There's wiper obsession. Another Visa, I think that's the third Visa we've seen. Little Fiesta. And a Triumph Toledo. Some Laurel. Daihatsu Charade from the 80s. Always thought they were really stylish, those, for what they were. '84 Vauxhall Nova with its very orange interior of its time. That's lovely. Reliant Robin, Austin Metro that we saw coming in, and the Alfa Romeo. So somebody's entered a 96 Fiat Punto, 94 Corsa B, lots of Corsa Bs. This was the delicious Volvo estate that we saw coming in right at the start when we arrived. Look at the interior. Oh my. That's lovely. Really nice. Yeah, that's super clean, that Volvo. 1974. Little Nova Saloon. Fairly basic first generation Clio 1.2 Oasis. Again, a friend from abroad, Netherlands. That's the Lancia Zeta, which was the collaboration between Citroën and Peugeot. I think Citroën was the C8. Yeah, Peugeot was some big people mover as well. 93 Renault Clio. Toyota Carina. I like that. I like that a lot. Again, typical Japanese brown interior, a bit like our Nissan Sunny. A very clean Fiat Panda. Great survivor. A Rover 100 Kensington. Ooh, that's nice. Subaru Justy all-wheel drive. How cool is that? Possibly the cleanest looking Hilux of this generation you would ever hope to see. That is quite extraordinary, being a working vehicle. 1982. Wow, very contemporary coloured Mercedes 190e. I mean, that's 1990, but that grey obviously is right in vogue these days. Deu, can't even speak now. Deu Lanos, and a 309 on the end. Fiat Brava, a 1978 Ford Cortina. That Lada Riva saloon that we saw on the way in the queue right at the start of the day, and an absolute base BMW 3 Series from 1986. So those are the cars that are going to be in the competition, and one of these will be crowned the winner. Interesting to hear in your comments which you think deserves that award. Well, the afternoon has trotted along. There's still some lovely cars to see, but I mean the gates are closed. Everybody who is coming is now in, and we have seen pretty much everything, I think, even if every single car hasn't been talked about individually. I'm not too sure what time they announce the winners of the award, but we'll have to see and play it by ear if we're going to wait for that. But no, I mean, it's been an amazing show. So many cars, so big, so many lovely conversations with people. I think it's the atmosphere that's more impressive than anything else. Just spotted, I think I may have seen it in the queue before, this 1200 Deluxe Cortina. How delicious is that interior? It's lovely, that. Really, really nice. And I suppose being the 1200 Deluxe, it does qualify as unexceptional. Well, it's been a fantastic day. We've had lots of lovely conversations about Sonny Jim, the Nissan. Nobody's committed to buy him, so I think Fate has decided I'm going to keep him. As I say, I was happy for Fate to decide, and if anybody came up and bit my arm off, then okay, but not to be. We are going to push off just a little bit early. They haven't announced the winner yet, but I'm just conscious of the queue to get out might be pretty horrendous. So I think, for our sanity, we're going to leave a little early. And I might put a little post after the video as to who actually won the competition. We'll see. We'll see whether we get sidetracked and further engaged in conversations. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.